Welcome. I'm Lovey New from New Yoga Wellness, and you are going to be practicing with me in this beautiful place called Lake Lanier. Today you won't need any props, just an open mind, an open heart, and ready to receive the positivity and the joy that the universe, the lake, has to offer. All you'll need today is a mat, maybe some water, and no props are needed. Okay? Let's go ahead, get started with a nice, easy child's pose. So go ahead, bring your knees out wide, big toes together, sit back in your heels, bring your forehead to the mat, walk your hands forward, and bring your awareness to your breath. As we begin our practice, on your inhales, clear your mind, and on your exhales, scan your body for any areas of tension you may be holding. Take this moment and sink in. Take any small movements you may need to feel just right in your child's pose. Once you settle in, surrender to the pose and follow your breath. As you breathe, feel the energy flow from the crown of your head, down your spine, and out your tailbone. I'm so lucky I get to enjoy the breeze of the air here, cooling my mind and cooling my body. Still continue to breathe, following the breath, and sinking within. On your next inhale, take a deep inhale, feeling your chest, feeling your belly. Exhale, sigh it out. Again, take a deep inhale, feeling the top of your lungs all the way to the bottom, filling up that belly. Exhale, sigh it all out. Inhale to tabletop. Bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, knees hip-width apart, still pulling in the belly. Go ahead, we're going to do small circles to the left, warming up the wrist. For the chaturangas, a few chaturangas we'll do in this practice. And remember to keep breathing. Staying present is the most important thing. Listening to your body, if you have to deepen it or stay a little bit longer, your practice, your choice. Now let's continue in the opposite direction. Going clockwise, still warming up the wrists, finding any areas you may need to pause or stay a little bit longer, your choice. Still pulling the navel into the spine. And come back to center. Go ahead, realign yourself. Spread your fingers wide apart. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulder. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest into cow. Exhale, round your back, drop your neck into cat. Inhale into cow, lifting the chest, attempting to sit your hips to the sky. I have no ceiling today. And exhale, rounding the back, pushing your hips forward, arching up, push through your shoulders. Continue with a few more rounds of cat-cow at your own pace. Remember to keep breathing with the movement. On your inhales, go to cow. On your exhales, go to cat. Wherever you are, take one more round of cat-cow and meet me back in tabletop. Good job. Once we're here, go ahead. I want you to press your right foot back for a heel press. Hold, pulling in the navel. Feeling a nice stretch from the crown of your head, down your spine, and out the heel of your right foot. Exhale, release, coming back to tabletop. Opposite side, tuck the toes on the left side. Press through your heel. Long line of energy from the crown of your head, down your spine, and out your heel. Come back to center. Good. Now, realigning yourself. Let's go ahead, extend your right foot, flex it, hold. Then, if you want a little more, you can extend the left hand. Gaze neutral, or you can look forward, your choice. Exhale, lower. Good job. Opposite now, let's extend the left leg, flex the foot. Now extend the right hand if you want a little more of a challenge. Hold, stretch yourself like you're being pulled apart, creating and taking up more space. Exhale, lower down. Good job. Push back to child's pose, taking some stress off your wrist. Flip the hands backwards, bringing the crown of your head to the mat. Good. Go ahead, walk your hands forward, back to tabletop, and we're gonna go ahead, tuck your toes, and push up to your first down dog. Once in down dog, make sure you check your alignment. Feet are hip width apart, pulling the navel into the spine, spreading your fingers nice and deep. Go ahead and walk your dog. Once you're in down dog, warming up the ankles, the knees, the hips. Remember to breathe. Breathing throughout this practice is your anchor, the anchor of life, the life force within you. Good. Come to stillness. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Pause. High lunge. Create some space. Take up some lift. Good job. Exhale, drop your left knee to the mat. We're now going to push back to half splits. Push your hips to the back wall. Spiraling your thighs towards each other. Attempt to keep your foot flat. If it comes up, no big deal. But it's your choice, your yoga, your mat, right? Inhale to low lunge. And on this low lunge, I want you to make sure this front knee doesn't go past the toes, and lift the chest. Good. Push back for just a second. 2 half splits. Surrendering to the pose. On the next call, inhale halfway up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips, bringing the chest towards your right leg. Continue to breathe. Inhale to low lunge. Sink a little deeper. I want to feel the stretch in the psoas, also in the front of the thigh. Also in the back of the right thigh, you should feel a nice, deep stretch. Inhale, rise your arms up. Gaze up or stay neutral, your choice. Exhale, bring your hands back to your mat. Step back to tabletop. Good job. Push that to down dog. And this time, I want you to inhale, rise on your toes. Exhale, ground your heels. Inhale, rise on your toes. Exhale, ground your heels. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. We're in high lunge, creating and taking up space. Sinking deep, make sure your front knee doesn't go past your toes. Nice and strong, pushing through the heel of the right foot. Sink low, so pulling that navel in, lifting that chest. Exhale, drop your right knee to the mat. We're in low lunge for a second. Exhale, push back. Half splits. Nice and gentle in the first half split that we do. Sitting back, spiraling the thighs towards each other. Point or flex your foot, your choice. If you flex your foot, you feel a different stretch versus pointing. So yogi's choice again. All's getting the job done. Inhale to low lunge, sinking a little bit deeper, checking on your alignment. You can ground that back foot if you want or tuck it. It's yogi's choice. Good. Push back this time to half split, sit into it. This time I want you to inhale halfway up, lengthen that spine, pulling the navel in. Exhale, lower down, surrender to the pose. Drop the neck, release. Pause here. Good. Inhale to low lunge. Sweep your arms up, creating some length and some space. Small back bend if that's in your practice. Exhale, cactus the arms to the side, opening up that chest. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, bring them back to the mat. Go ahead, tuck your toes, push back to down dog. Once in down dog, check your alignment again. Inhale, look beyond your hands. Slowly walk up forward to a forward fold. Once there, pause, dropping the neck. Good. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, pull that navel in. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold a little bit deeper. Still warming up, so take your time. If your knees are bent in this position, that is completely fine. It may be due to tight hamstrings, flexibility, those things. If you can straighten, great. If not, you're still practicing with me. Keep breathing. Inhale, halfway up. Pull the navel in, long line of energy from the crown of your head, down your spine, and out your tailbone. Exhale, fold, surrender. This time, take it deeper if you can. Bring your hands behind. You could wrap for a bind if you'd like to, or just bring your hands to your feet, shins, wherever you're comfortable. A couple of breaths here. Good. Bring your hands back to the mat. Step your feet out wide with your big toes pointed to the outer edge. Go ahead, inhale, lengthen your spine towards the mat. Exhale, squat down into Vinyasa. Elbows in front of your knees. Lift your chest. Still tucking the tail and breathing. Weight should be in your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. One more breath. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Slowly rise up. Heel toe your feet together. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. and come to Tadasana. Once in Tadasana, go ahead, bring your hands to heart center. Press into your heart space. You can take this moment, close your eyes, and go within. Let's go ahead and set an intention. If you don't have one, you're welcome to use mine. And mine is to stay present on the mat. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Have this nice little tint here. Reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Dropping the neck. Nice and easy. Go ahead, plant your hands. Exhale, step your right foot back into high lunge. Sink low. Bring your right hand to the inside of your left foot and then lengthen your spine. Exhale, extend your left hand to the sky. Reach, spiraling that chest. Exhale, lower. Go ahead, step your left foot back to meet the right and down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Pause here. Sink low, high lunge again. Good. Bring your right hand to the inside. Exhale with a twist, extend up and a little bit further. Exhale, bring your hands back to the mat. Step back to down dog. Pause here. Hold and reset your breath. At any time in the practice that you need to pause, you're welcome to come to child's pose. Good. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend that knee, step it through, high lunge. Sink low. Make sure that front knee doesn't go past your front toes. Remember to keep breathing. Bring your left hand closer to the inside of that right foot. Inhale, lengthen that spine, pull the navel in. Exhale, twist, extending your left hand to the sky. Spiral the chest open, stay strong in the legs. Exhale, bring your hand back to the mat. Step back to down dog. Go ahead, walk your dog on this pause. Resetting your breath. We're in no rush today. Come back to stillness. Inhale, the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, step it through. High lunge. Sink low, adjust your foot, your length. Still long line of energy from the crown of your head, down your spine, and out the heel of your foot. Continue to breathe. Bringing that left hand to the inside of that right foot. Exhale, spiral yourself, extending your right hand to the sky, slightly deeper, and opening that chest to the sun. Exhale, lower. Step back to down dog. Come to your knees and push back to child's pose. Take this moment and reset your breath. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, we're gonna bring our knees together and we're gonna do our first chaturanga together. Exhale, lower down, nice and slow. Good. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra, pulling those shoulders down and back. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, tuck your toes, push back to down dog. Go ahead, walk your feet forward to a forward fold. Pausing here just for a second. Relaxing the neck. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step back to down dog. Inhale, your right leg to the sky, make it reach. Exhale, step it through. Warrior 2. Cartwheel your arms to the side, lifting the chest, gazing over your fingertips. Tuck the tail. Check your alignment. Always check your alignment. Is my front foot perpendicular to the back? If not, make adjustments. One more breath. Flip the front palm. Exhale, reverse warrior. Gaze up. Find some lift. Inhale, warrior 2. Lifting the chest, holding strong. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step back, and you can take your flow. Regular chaturangas. Inhale, up dog, or cobra, your choice. Or take a pause to child's pose. Stay here, hold for 5 breaths. I wish y'all could smell the beautiful lake air and how it feels on my skin, minus my sweaty hands. I always have sweaty hands and feet. One more breath. Inhale, look beyond your hands. Exhale, step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Pull your navel in, long line energy. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. That was a good rep. Let's go again. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Gazing up, small back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, pull the navel in. Exhale, step or jump back, your choice. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. At the end of your exhale, inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend it, step it through. Warrior 2. Again, lift the chest, gaze softly over your fingertips. Pull the navel into the spine. Exhale, flip your palm, reverse warrior. And you can take it deeper, keeping a nice bend in that front leg. Inhale. Let's bring down to extended side angle. Bring your forearm to your thigh, sweep your arm down and up. Gaze up into your elbow crease. Long line of energy from your fingertips down your side. Breathe into that left lung that's nice and open. Your choice too, if you want to do a little bit harder, you can create a bind and come around. Your choice. Continue to breathe. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step back and take your flow. You can come to your knees, do a slower or a supported chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale this time. Push back to child's pose. Pause. Bring your forehead to the mat. And bring your awareness back to your breath. Take a deep inhale, filling your chest, filling your lungs. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it all out. Inhale to tabletop. Go ahead, tuck your toes, push back to down dog. Inhale your left leg into the sky. Exhale, bend your knee. Step through, warrior two. Checking your alignment. Making sure your front knee doesn't go past your front toes. Lifting the chest, tucking the toes, all those front things. I have to fix my clothes. Take out. Exhale, reverse warrior. Gaze up. Taking up space. Still having a nice spin in that front foot. Make sure your back foot is parallel. Inhale, warrior two. Still checking your alignment, tucking that tail, pulling the navel into the spine, gazing over your fingertips. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Step back and take your flow. Meet in down dog. Once in down dog, hold for 5 breaths. Great time. Just the movement of the leaves out here. I know y'all may not be able to hear it, but it's so peaceful. It's amazing. Take a full deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time, deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, look beyond your hands. Exhale, walk your feet forward to a forward fold. Surrender. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, pulling that navel into the spine, pushing the hips to the back wall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead, gazing up, small back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, pull that navel in, push your hips to the back. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, step it through. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Sweep your arm down and up, gazing up. We're doing our flow right here. Stay with me. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Step back and take your flow. Meet me in down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Find some length. Inhale, Extended side angle, sweep the arm down and up. Gaze into the right elbow crease, spiraling the chest towards the sky. Long line of energy from my fingertips down the right side of my lung to my heel. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step back and take your flow. This time come to your knees. Let's lower down nice and slow together. All the way. Good. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tuck your toes. Push back. Down dog. Once in down dog, take this time to walk your dog out, loosening up your knees, your hips, your ankles. Good. Inhale, look beyond your hands. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, pause, surrender to the pose. Drop that neck. Lengthen the spine towards your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. I feel like that went well. I think we have one more round in us. So let's get it started. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Take up some space. Even cactusing your arms open, receive all that glorious light. Exhale, forward fold. Pausing here just for a moment. Lengthening the spine towards the ground. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, step it through. Warrior two. Check your alignment. No rush in yoga. Make sure you're lifting your chest, arms are out, gazing softly over those fingertips. Exhale, flip your palm, reverse warrior, go a little bit deeper. Maybe try that bind. What? A bind. What? A bind. So many options in this position. Now, inhale, sweep your arm down and up, side angle. Gaze into your left elbow crease, spiraling the chest towards the sky. Want some more of a challenge? Go ahead and hover. Inhale, warrior two. Those are intense, I'm not gonna lie, so just giving you some options as you work with me. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Come to your knees and push back to child's pose for a pause. Scan your body for any areas of tension. Use your breath to release any areas that may need some more love, more oxygen. Continue to breathe. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, side out. One more time. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, side out. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, we're pushed up to plank for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you got it. 1, and lower down, pushing back to child's pose. Just for a breath. Inhale again to tabletop. Tuck your toes again. Inhale, right knee to right elbow. Exhale, release. Inhale, right knee to left elbow. Hold. Release. Good job. Pause. Push back. 1 breath. Inhale the tabletop. Tuck your toes, opposite side again. Left knee to left elbow. Squeeze. And release. Left knee to right elbow. Squeeze. And release. Coming down to your knees. Pushing back to child's pose for a breath. Good. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, push back to down dog. Inhale, look beyond your hands. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And come to Tadasana. Close your eyes. And use your senses for what they are. What you smell, what you feel, what you hear. Take it all in. Have gratitude for the moment you have right now. Bring your hands to heart center, blink your eyes open. Now y'all can stay facing your way. I'm adjusting just so I'm facing you. And maybe that my tree won't get knocked down, but go ahead. We're going to, it's not the most level as on a dock, so we're gonna bring our feet together and we're gonna prepare for tree. Bring your hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your left foot. Yogi's choice. You can kickstand. Bring your sole, your foot to the inside of the calf, or bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Once there, tuck your tail, lift your chest, find a drishti, which is a focal point that doesn't move. And if you have the length, and I'm gonna try, let's see if the universe wants to work with me, grow your branches up and receive all the love and glory from the universe. And the tent I have shading me from the beautiful sun. If you're outside, please use your sunblock. And if it's in your practice, grow your branches. As I fight the wind doing this. One more breath. Exhale. Step back to Tadasana. Woo, that was hard for me because there's wind going and I'm trying to fight that. But good job, I know that y'all stayed with me. Go ahead, same thing. We're gonna shift our weight into the right foot. Come back to heart center. Yogi's choice, kickstand, inside of the calf or inside of the right thigh. Make sure your left knee is pointed out perpendicular. When you're ready, find your drishti and extend your arms up for tree. Still tucking the tail, lifting the chest, changing your gaze can make it a little bit more difficult. Keep breathing. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and step to Tadasana. Shake it out. Good job. I'm going to stay this way, but go ahead. If we were at the front of the mat, I would say come to Tadasana. Take a full leg length step to the rear with your left foot for y'all. Go ahead. Quarter turn to the left. And now we're in a wide-legged fold, okay? Once in your wide-legged fold, check your alignment. Make sure your feet are parallel. I like them parallel, and I like a little micro bend in my knee. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good thing. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, full halfway, hinging at the hips. Torso parallel with the mat. Pause here. Lengthening that spine, still pulling that navel in. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat and fold all the way. Nice and gentle, nothing major here. Breathe. You can even bring it out wider and hold around your ankles if you feel that's better, or walk your hands through. Continue to breathe, listen to your body. Good. One more breath. Walk your hands slowly forward to the point where you're now in like a tabletop position or a halfway up, pulling the navel in. Plant your left hand underneath your face. Exhale, extend your right arm to the sky, gaze up. Keep breathing, shifting the hips to the back, crown of the head to the front, still pulling in the spine. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Change positions. Check your alignment, check your feet. Everything's still perpendicular or parallel with the short edge of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, extending the left hand to the sky. Gaze up to your left thumb. Still pushing, don't dump. And then exhale, lower down. Good job. If it's in your practice, and I'm going to attempt on this, go ahead. Let's transition into a headstand. So find the crown of your head, find a nice twisty, and slowly rise up. Continue to breathe. Pull in the navel. Exhale, lower down. And that takes a little control, so I don't recommend that on a first try, but you can always attempt. Go ahead and micro bend your knees and come back up to Tadasana. Now step back to the front of your mat. Good job. Shake out your legs. Great work there. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step back to down dog. Go ahead, bend your knees, come to tabletop, and let's go ahead and swing our legs to the right and sit back. Once you're in staff pose, go ahead, pull the flesh from your sit bones. Sitting up tall, you can flex your feet, yogi's choice. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Exhale, forward fold, nice and gentle, nothing deep. I want it nice and gentle, working into this point. Stretching all the hamstrings, your calves, release. Inhale, sweep your arms out and overhead. Exhale, hinge at your hips, surrendering to the pose. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Exhale, release. Go ahead. If it's in your practice, I'd like you to go ahead, bend both your feet up just for a second. Bring your right foot on top of your left leg. And I like to just sit here for a moment for a deep stretch. And this is a deep stretch in your piriformis on the right side. For all the people who sit at desks, which is 99.9% of society, we sit on the desk and we want to elongate that spine. trying to get closer to that leg. I'm very flexible, so everyone's not here. If you're here, you're still a yogi in my book, okay? So everybody can't be Michael Jordan, so take it and stay present on your mat, right? Exhale, drop your foot to the left side. Sit up tall. Inhale your left hand to the sky. Exhale, twist, bringing your elbow on the outside of the right knee. Gaze over your right shoulder. Continue to breathe, surrendering to the pose. Exhale, release, and twist to the opposite way for a counter twist. Perfect. Come back to staff pose like we were. Reset again, pulling the flesh from your sit bones, sitting up tall. Go ahead, bend up your right foot. Bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Correct, your right thigh. Sit up tall. Deep stretch in the piriformis and in the hip, those muscles. Breathe through anything that you feel yummy. Pull back if it's too much. If it's too much, it's okay to come here. Once again, you're still a yogi in my book. But for me, I have the flexibility. I go ahead, and my goal is to try to bring my chest towards my leg. One more breath. Exhale, drop your left foot down to the right. Sitting up tall. Inhale your right hand to the sky. Exhale, twist. Bring it on the outside of your left foot, or left knee. Gaze over your left shoulder. Keep breathing. Softening the face, relaxing the jaws. Not squinching up the eyebrows like we like to do sometimes. Exhale, release. Oh, actually, to our counter twist. Now, exhale, release. Bring your feet overhead. I have a water bottle here, so I'm going to move that. Go ahead, lower yourself down. And we're going to push up to a shoulder stand. Still tucking the chin down, hooking underneath your iliac crest or your hip bones. Exhale, bend your knees, bring them towards your ears like snail, but extend out to plow. Yogi's choice, support here or release. Your choice. One more breath. Exhale, bend those knees towards the ears again. Slowly rising back up to a shoulder stand. And now rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Rolling down with control. Good. Go ahead, extend your arms overhead for a nice long body stretch. Good. And release. Inhale, your right foot to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee in. Wrap your arms around. Bring it towards your chest. Lift your head off the mat. Point of flex your toes, all the same. Exhale, release. Opposite side. Inhale, your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee. Wrap your arms around, tugging it in towards your chest. Point or flex your foot, your choice. One more breath. Exhale, release. Shake it out. Bring both your knees to your chest. Wrap your arms around for a full body hug. Lifting the chest off. Rounding that back. Exhale into happy baby. Feet wide, rock side to side, massaging the lumbar spine. Good. Bring your knees back into your chest. And release. Take any additional stretches that you may need before we prepare for our final pose. Might need a little twist like that. I had to release my back a little bit. Good. Once you're ready, go ahead. I like to come with my feet up, rise or actually tip my hips and slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let's try that again. It's like bridge, lift up, and then tuck and roll down your spine one vertebrae at a time. Extending your legs to the side, letting your feet fall to the outer edges of the mat. Palms are face up. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Clear your mind of your day, of what you may have to do after, and take this moment to be present with yourself on the mat. Continue to follow your breath. On your inhales, clear your mind, and on your exhales, relax the body and melt into your mat. Shavasana. bring your awareness back to your breath. Take a deep inhale. Feel that chest, feel the lungs, feel the belly. Exhale, sigh it all out. Create some small movements in your fingertips and toes. And when you're ready, roll to the right or left side, pulling your hand with your arm. When you're ready, push up to an easy seat, cross-leg position. Take a moment, place your hands either palms up or palms down. Today I want to receive from the universe, so I'm going to pause and ask you to take a moment and pause. Resetting the same intention you had at the beginning or a new one to go forth for the rest of your day. Scan your body and feel the difference after your practice of what you feel. Scan your mind and see the peace, the clarity that you have. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, press into that heart space. I want to thank you for joining me. Again, the light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for another amazing practice, especially out here on the beautiful Lake Lanier. My name is Lovey New, owner of New Yoga Wellness, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.